matiyag, hindi natitinag sa bawat hamon ng mundo. Katotohanan ang aking aramas, di ako magpapatalo. Teacher mag-reacts, galit sa kasinungalingan. Sa bawat salita, bumubulusok ang katotohanan. Walang palusot, walang takas sa mali. Ako'y revolusyonaryo sa harap ng mga salbahe.
Yon, welcome back sa Teacher Mark Reacts. Ang pag-uusapan natin, eto na nga, no? Si Dr. Toto Kausing or Engineer Toto Kausing, no? Nagsampa ng kaso sa Supreme Court. Ito, kakapost niya lang 12 hours ago. So ano bang nilalaman nito? Bago ang lahat, no, gusto ko muna kayong batiin ng magandang gabi or hapon sa inyo. No? Balik tayo sa dati nating setup. So ito, no, Republic of the Philippines, Supreme Court Manila, N-Bank. Sino ang petitioner? Si Berteni Catalunya Kausing or si Dr. Toto or Engineer Toto Kausing. Kalaban niya or versus Commission on Election and Law Department of the Commission on Election. May GR number na yan, yung petition niya, kasi siya ay i-declare bilang isang nuisance candidate. Okay? Ngayon na ng motion, no? Emergency motion to stop Comelec from printing and motion to cite the Comelec in contempt. Gagi. Bakit? Sabi rito, unto the Honorable IS Court of the land comes the petitioner making another prayer for the third time. This time, the petitioner is moving that the Comelec be stopped from continuing with the printing of the official ballot that it announced in the media, sabi pa rito. Through the Chairman George Erwin Garcia, that it will restart the printing of the official ballot comes January 20. So, 3 days, no? No oras ba? Monday. No? Monday, mag-start uli sila ng printing ng ballot. Chairman George Erwin Garcia announced in the news that the Comelec will restart from zero printing of the official ballots despite knowledge that it is very much possible that Supreme Court would issue another order for the inclusion of all other candidates. Alam naman natin na pumalpak to. Pumalpak yung paggawa natin ng ballot kasi nga may alam nilang may mga petition but ipinilit pa rin, no, ng Comelec na hindi, kahit na may petition yan, magpi-print out pa rin tayo. O ayun, nasayang yung 6 million ballots, no? Umataginting lang naman na 132 million pesos nasayang lang. Ewan ko kung i-recycle nila. Sabi nila i-recycle pero lugi pa rin tayo doon, no? Kahit na ibenta nyo yun, luging-lugi pa rin ang mamamayang Pilipino. Sabi pa rito, the petitioner believes firmly that this case shows prima facie evidence that the Comelec N-Bank ordered in declaring that he is a nuisance candidate. There is a prima facie evidence that this is clearly erroneous for the Comelec to declare the petitioner a nuisance candidate just because he was disbarred by the Supreme Court in a decision number AC number 13453. It is very clear that there is no causal connection between disbarment and the issue of whether the petitioner's candidacy will put the electoral process in mockery or disrepute. Ang isa rin kasi, no, wala namang nakalagay doon sa election rules natin na kapag ikaw ay na-disbar, no, ikaw ay hindi na pwedeng tumakbo bilang isang senador or any part, no, ng government. Walang nakalagay na ganoon. Pero si Toto Kausing, no, dinisbar nila. expansive argument concluding the declaration of the petitioner as a nuisance candidate bet are written in his petition in the records of this case. In other words, no, there is a great possibility that the highest court will grant this instant petition. So it stands to reason that the Comelec be ordered to wait until the Honorable Court issues a TRO or a preliminary mandatory injunction on this case. Additionally, sabi pa rito, it is obligatory of the part of the Comelec and the Honorable Supreme Court to stop first the printing of the official ballots from zero, considering the tremendous losses that the wasted printed ballots. Hindi ba sila nanghihinayang? Diba? Sabi ni Ricul dito, yung convicted, hinahayaan lang nila at tinutulungan. Lol. Oo. Hindi ba sila nanghihinayang dun sa mga balot natin? Or balot na piniprinta nila? Kasi, pera pa rin ng taong bayan yun eh. Diba? Napakadali sa inyong gastusin yan kasi hindi nyo naman pagmamayari, diba? Gusto ko naman. Gagamitin nila yun sa modus nila. Paano manghihinayang? Pera ba nila yan? Diba? Ano pang silbi ng motoprop? Wala daw silang motopropyo eh. Pero nagano sila, nagde-declare sila ng na ang isang kandidato ay isang nuisance candidate. Base saan? Na-disbark eh. Wala kang pera eh. Di ba? Oh. Would cost on the money of the people. Here, the deliberate act of the Comelec in printing ballots 6 January 2025 caused the loss in the amount of 132 million for the government of coffers. The loss of the people's money is the degree of plunder. It results from the deliberate act of the Comelec chairman and the commissioners in ordering to start the printing on January 6, 2025. The order to print was malicious because the Comelec chairman and the commissioners knew that there was still time, and yet they ordered to the start of the printing when they knew that the start can wait for possible TROs from the Supreme Court. Now, the malicious act of starting printing January 6, 2025 was a deliberate act of placing the Supreme Court as a weakling in the eyes of the Filipino people. That it showed that the Comelec officials have had no respect for the last bulwark of justice. Dito nga kasi, ginagaslight nila yung Supreme Court. No? Impliedly ha, hindi naman rekta, but they're implying na ikaw kasi kung Supreme Court, kung maaga ka sana na nagbibigay ng TRO, hindi na sana kami nakapag-print. Diba? Ganun yung messaging, no? Na gusto nilang ibigay sa taong bayan na wala kaming kasalanan niya ng Supreme Court. Dahil sa Supreme Court, tayo ay nagsayang ng 132 million pesos. Diba? It was a highly contemptuous act, sabi rito. In addition, the loss of money of the people is so gross that it cannot be forgiven. For this, it is moved that the chairman and the commissioners be cited in contempt and be ordered to refund the 132 million cost of the printing that was put to the biggest irrecoverable loss that has occurred in more than 125 years in history of the Philippines. The act led to the gross loss in the world in terms of printing. Tayo pa rito. Dapat ang gobyerno na to mag-produce ng machine for pang printing kasi kailangan yan pagdating ng eleksyon. Kaso, alam niyo na, ayuda guys. Pag nag-produce ba sila ng machine, mabubusog ba yung mga pobre nating kababayan na mahihirap? Hindi man. bigay na lang nating pera sa kanila, di ba? Ganyan yung gobyerno ngayon. Di ba? Therefore, sabi pa rito, the announcement that it will restart the printing on 20th of January 2025 is also true. Because of that, the issue of whether to place the name of the petitioner in the official list of senatorial candidates has become extremely urgent. To the contrary, the right to run for senators is presumed upon the filing of the certificate of candidacy. The Comelec has the burden of proof to prove that the candidacy of the petitioner will put the electoral process in mockery and disrepute. Pinapatakbo nyo nga yung mga convicted eh. Diba? What is it a crime to be disbarred? Diba? It's not even a crime to begin with. Yung ginawa ni Dr. Toto, pinost niya yung mga pleadings niya. O anong masama dun? Di ba? Sabi pa rito, on 14 January 2025, the Supreme Court issued TROs in favor of the 5 petitioners, including the senatorial candidate and popular candidate Edgar Irise of Caloocan City. The issuance of TRO compelled the overhaul of the official ballots for senators and official ballot of Caloocan City despite our district, where the former representative Irise runs, the official ballot of Shanwein City, the official ballot of Zambales provincial officials, and the official ballot of the 1st Congressional District. The Comelec will be compelled to reformat the official ballot designed for senators. There is, therefore, this golden opportunity to simultaneously include the name of the petitioner, Berteni C. Kausing, in the official ballot for the senators. Actually, pinakita ko naman sa inyo yung sa survey, di ba? Mas mataas pa nga yung nakuha ni Kausing dun sa survey natin kay Tulfo, tapos kay Erwin. Erwin tapos kay Ben. Diba? I believe Toto Kausing got 80 votes. Mantakin niyo yun. Diba? Tapos si Tulfo, 1% lang. This is now another opportunity for the Supreme Court to rev itself up, sabi pa rito, in the eyes of the voters of the country. After all, sabi rito, Vox Populi, Vox Dei is supreme and can never be overturned when it clashes with legal doctrines. The prayer, ito yung prayer niya. No? Napakasimple. Parang simple lang naman yung mga sulat sa Supreme Court, no? Feeling ko tuloy mas complex pa yung mga affidavits, counter affidavits, mga ganun. Parang mas complex. Kasi ako nagsulat ako ng affidavit and papansinin ko rito, it's so simple, no? Itong kay Dr. Toto. Simple but may dating, di ba? The prayer. Ito. Wherefore, it is prayed that the Honorable Supreme Court grants the omnibus motion to stop the restart of the printing of the official ballots on 20th of January 2025. Additionally, it is prayed that the Comelec chairman and commissioners be cited in contempt for starting the printing of the official ballots on January 6, 2024 without asking the permission first of the Supreme Court. Furthermore, it is moved that the Comelec chairman and the commissioners be cited in contempt for gross proportion and be ordered to refund the amount of 132 million. Naku, saan ko kunin ni Garcia yung 132 million? That resulted from the expenses in printing 6 million official ballots that now go to waste and will be shredded. Finally, it is the prayer that a temporary restraining order or TRO and the mandatory preliminary injunction order directing the Comelec to include in the official ballots for senator the name of the petitioner, Berteni C. Kausing, Other reliefs just and equitable are so prayed for 17th of January, Manila, Berteni, Cataluna, Kausing. So, naku. I-print mo na yan. Ako ba? Naku, patay tayo dyan, di ba? Well, hopefully, no? Sabi ko naman sa inyo, kung si Dr. Toto Kausing, no, ay may nagawang masama, nagawang mali, no? Hindi siya nararapat doon sa position bilang tumakbo, no, sa isang senador. Kaso ang problema, no, wala naman siyang ginawang kasalanan na yung criminal or even legal, na-disbar siya. The Supreme Court removed yung license niya being a lawyer. But that does mean na ano? Does it mean na ikaw tinanggalan din ng Supreme Court ng karapatan para tumakbo bilang isang senador? Diba? Whereas yung mga iba na halatang-halata naman, hindi nila inilalagay yung totoo doon sa COC nila, andun, nakatakbo pa rin, diretso pa rin. Oh, si Franz. Tapos sino yung isa? Si Erwin Tulfo. Na ngayon, rich pa lang pangalan. Sabi ni Anyari TV, di daw kasi tropa. Meron talagang kinikilingan ng Comelec, sabi ni Backer. Sabi ni YJSS, Dr. Toto is indeed serious as he laid out in his LS. He really walks the talk. Same argument he discussed. Diba? Kung sino pa yun? Ano ba tayo sa Comelec? Tignan nyo ha. Elections. National elections. Tayo sa COC. Kausing C. Dito. Ito ha. Kita nyo dyan. Ayan guys, so lahat ng mga kaso niya nilagay niya because he is serious, no? Pwede ko namang ilagay dyan na NA katulad ni Erwin Tulfo. Diba? But, ito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 cases. Ang sabi naman ng Supreme Court, ng Comelec, yung mga pending cases na yan, sapat ba yan para hindi na makapatakbo yung isang tao? Hindi. Kasi wala pang final and executory na hatol. Wala pang final and executory dyan. Saan siya dinali? Kasi daw, siya ay na-disbar. Anak na. Diba? Double standard ang tawag doon. Tahimik na teacher mark yung issue kay Erwin. Patay tayo dyan. Mayo 12. Actually, meron tayo yung next natin. Yung up next natin. Matutuwa kayo. Doon talagang napatunayan na mali yung pagkakagawa ni Erwin. Kasi, no, doon sa susunod nating live stream, doon, no, na-convict si Erwin sa kasong libel. Diba? Makikita natin kung ano yung sinulat niya at kung paano niya tinira, no, binira yung mga taga-iglesia. Dahil lang sa may isa. Ewan ko kung miyembro ha. May isang miyembro na inaakusahan niya ng katiwalian. Pero napatunayan ng korte na hindi totoo yung sinasabi ni Erwin. Diba? Well anyway, no? Hopefully, dito kay Chairman Garcia, dapat may impeach na to eh. May magsasampa ba ng ano? Pwede bang may magsampa ng impeachment complaint? Diba? Teacher Mark, can we see Erwin Tulfo aka Erich? Yeah, you can. Dali. Ito. Oh. Oh, wala daw siya kaso, guys. Hindi hindi daw yan na ano eh, hindi yan na convict, guys. Okay, walang kaso. Walang maski ano. Oh, tapos 61 years na siya. 61 years na siyang nasa Pilipinas, pero siya mismo umamin na nagsundalo siya sa US. Okay? Ang birthday ni Erich 1965, ang kay Erwin 1963. Oh, malinis na malinis. Diba? Saan mo nakuha yan? Sa ano to? Sa Comelec website mismo. Punta lang kayo ng Comelec, tapos elections, 2025 elections, tapos piliin nyo lang yung redacted COC, CONA, and CONCAN. Yan. Tapos lalabas yung mga certificates of candidacy nila. Lahat. So, pili na lang kayo kung sino yung gusto nyong makita dyan. Kung si Franz, meron din dito si Franz. May Castro. O, ito. Di ba? O, si Franz. Si Franz na walang kaso. Walang pending case pero naka-under appeal pa daw yung kaso ni Franz Castro. Malupit yung mga yan. Tapos, ang Comelec, bulag-bulagan. Link, eto. Bigay ko na lang yung link. Ayan. Ayan, dyan yung link. Si Franz, nakita nyo kung kailan siya. O, tignan nyo. Tignan nyo pinagkaiba. Kung sino yung may planong mandugas ng tao at sino yung wala. Kasi, ito, Toto Housing, lahat ng kaso nilagay. Erwin Tulfo, walang maski ano, pero convicted yan. Franz Castro, walang maski ano, pero convicted din yan sa RTC. Diba? Wala anyway, no? Tapusin na muna natin dyan. Up next natin, buhayin natin yung dugo ng ating mga kapatid na iglesia kay Erwin Tulfo. Ayan, so kita-kits sa susunod na live stream. This is Teacher Mark. Out. Bye-bye, guys.
Sa bawat komento, ang boses ko'y matatag. Katotohanan ang gabay sa harap ng mga naglalakid. Walang kinikilingan, tapat sa bawat salita. Teacher Mark reacts, naghahatid ng wagas na talakayan. Walang bahid, walang bias, ang katotohanan ay aking armas. Sa bawat issue, ako'y lagi nandyan. Critical thinking, sa puso, isip ay laging big-big. Teacher Mark reacts, para sa bayan, walang kinikilingan. Bawat reaksyon may tapang at alap.